Why is that? Why did that do that? Am I on the wrong one? I'm probably on the wrong damn one. Bet you I'm on the wrong damn one. What's going on, Omar? It's just me and you. It's just me and you with my dirty desk. My dirty desk and my Dr. Pepper. Because Kenny Jr. Did his first project and was building something. And he was cutting wood in here. And there is sawdust everywhere. I can write my name on the table. So I gotta clean this place up. I figured I didn't make it on earlier. I gotta make it on at some point today. Yeah, so I think it's just gonna be me and you hanging out because it's really late. I didn't even see Senior Chris today, Mr. Choo Choo Boy. I'm taking off some of this. Oh my God, this dust is just ridiculous. What's going on, Chuck? Good to see you, sir. Yeah, not much going on here either. I've been working on and off all day on the I always want to say Green Hornet, but it's the Green Lantern. I don't know why the first thing that pops into my head is the Green Hornet, but it is. But no, I got the first colors down. Well, I got the colors down on the groundwork. I was just doing the rocks and stuff. What's going on, Nick? Oh, nice. Cracked open a beer. I got beer in the refrigerator. I should have grabbed a beer. Yeah, damn Choo Choo Boy. I hope he's okay because I don't know if I saw him today online or not. So no clue. No clue at all. But definitely having fun with this old kit. It was fun lighting it. The base, not too happy with the sculpture of the base, but the Green Lantern is pretty cool, and the robot's pretty cool. So I just did my own thing with him, and it's going. I'll try to bring it over. Let me see if I can bring it over to show you a live one. Ugh. Don't mind the plastic bag on the bottom. That's to save the felt and everything. I know there's rocks are going to fall off. Little rocks are going to fall off. I don't know how well you can see that. But I got the black on because the little robot guy is going to be silver. I got the 3D printed rock done up over there and up in the far corner. So I'm probably going to add a little vegetation in here just to break it up a little more. I'll probably paint the rocks and the robot tomorrow. Then I'll do the next whatchamacallit video on this, and then we'll get to painting the Green Lantern, and this will be done, and then it's onto something else. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you, Omar. His wife says I blame her for everything. Comment, and he's in the hospital. True story. Oh Jesus. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it if he got beat up and put in the hospital because of his wife. Absolutely. But it's been quiet here, which is a good thing. Quiet is always a good thing. Usually I catch people at this time of night, but I think everybody's sleeping or watching something. After this, I'll probably go up and watch something with Kelly if she's not in bed already. So I was supposed to have my procedure on this past Wednesday, but that did not go according to plan. Tuesday I was drinking that crap to make it crap, and instead of making me crap, it made me throw up. So the doctor's given me some pills, Sutab I think it's called. So now I got to wait another month to go do that instead of getting checked out right away, which kind of stinks because I got stuff going on and I wanted to get it to make sure I got checked out first. Look at this. Why is this all messed up over here? This is on. Okay, I think I know why it's messed up. Let me go. Why did it switch to? Oh, I know why it switched to frickin' Alpha Gaming. I bet you that's what I did. I messed this whole thing up because my computer went down. Yeah, they are snoring away in their recliners. This computer went down and I had to redo everything, so I bet you I messed up the keep head where off of which one of these I pick. Let me see. If I click this, it's gonna. It is Alpha Gaming. Okay. Okay, that's why I messed up. It sucks when your computer goes down and then you don't remember everything that you had on the computer, and you're searching away trying to figure out what was here and what was not here. And I totally messed up what I was doing. Oh, I know why the pictures and everything are gone, because that went away with it too. Hold on one second. I don't know if that changed anything or not, but hopefully it didn't. Hopefully it didn't. All good stuff. So now I got more stuff to fix. Hey, Casey, what's going on? Yes, good morning to you. From what I understand, that Green Lantern is from, well, the box art, anyhow. This is the box art of it. From what I understand, this is from a specific comic. I don't know which comic it's from, but he was supposed to be fighting this robot, and I think the robot was evil, and then the robot becomes good, I'm pretty sure, and helps Green Lantern out or something like that. Somebody was telling me that on Instagram because they knew the comic, and it's pretty funny. The drawing on the front is different than what is sculpted. I just noticed the robot, his eye goes straight across. On the sculpt, it's two eyes. On his chest is a square. On this, it's round. His pelvis here is more of like a diamond shape, diamond point or home plate, more like home plate. And on there, it's round. So there was a few differences between the box art and what's on there. But it's a fun vintage kit. If I wasn't doing a diorama, it would be done by now. It's actually fun doing it. I agree with you about the computer thing. Just got mine back from Ben. Yeah, mine. The keyboard decided it was no longer going to work, and luckily I checked on my Dell, and I still had whatchamacallit. I still had the insurance or warranty, whatever it was. Forgot I was paying for the extended one, and they came and they fixed the keyboard. But before that, I was on with Dell for over 2 hours, and they were fixing everything, and I had to wipe out the computer totally, put a new Windows on there, and it was just a mess. So what are you gonna do? You know, it's horrible. I have my appointment March 14th, general checkup and a scheduling test. Nice. Yeah, I hope everything goes well. Actually, I got to call my doctor back because I'm supposed to go for my yearly checkup, but she wanted to wait until after the procedure. But now I got to call her and go for the yearly checkup. I got my physical therapy 2 or 3 times a week right now, so it's just doctors, hospitals, physical therapy. if I'm not home, you know, doing some sort of exercises, then I'm at some doctor's office. It's just been full of doctors. What's going on, Shu and Brian? Good to see you guys. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, guys. If you haven't been, or if you went to the new site and you don't know what's going on, if you were part of the old community, your account is still there. When you go, you just have to change your password and you can get back in. If you have any trouble, just let me know. I've been making tutorial videos. Oh, yeah, my one thumbs downer is probably here watching, or did watch, or he's going to come back and watch for a little while and one thumbs down me. He immediately one thumbs down all 4 of my tutorials yesterday because I forgot that I made them public instead of unlisted so that non-community members can't see it. But I'd like to let the one thumbs downer know you missed one. So you got to go back and thumbs down that one too. Got to go back and thumbs down that one too. Are comics still big in the USA? As in Tasmania, sure, very, very hard to find. Yeah, comics are pretty much still a thing. You know, they're not the same as when we were kids. Definitely not the same writing or style or anything like that. You know, but they're still around. I got to decide. I think what I might do next, I was going to do Dick Tracy, but what I might do next is pull out the Superboy I was doing like 6 years ago and finish that one up. Try to get some of these shelf queens done, and then get on that Foose build. So me and KC at some point this year can finish up our Foose builds we were supposed to be doing. See, that's a good thing about models. Doesn't matter if it's a group build or not. We can always come back to them and do them whenever we want to. Yeah, I want to try to get as many models as I can done this year. I'd like to, especially since Bob Bruce is not building right now, I'd like to to build a few more than him before he gets back on and kills us all on how much he builds. He builds an awful, awful lot. Otherwise, nothing else is going on. I hope you guys are doing well and all that good stuff. You know. Oh, you guys know Eric. Eric is building a very... I can't wait to see how he does it and how he pulls it off. He's building a very... He's been posting it on the community. A very big Vietnam diorama. And that thing looks like it's going to be awesome. Two Hueys, VC, American soldiers, and I think the table is like 4 foot by 3 foot, the diorama. It's crazy. Yo, what's up, Ken? You thought it was the end of the show, Brian? No. I just Kelly was out shopping. They were going for a lot of groceries. I'm out right now, so when I go shopping, I can only like go and get bread and milk, something. You know, I can't. The groceries they were getting, I'm not allowed to carry them right now. So I can't go out for that. But if she goes out for a small run for like, you know, milk and bread and stuff, I can take a trip for that. You know, I have certain restrictions that I can't do a lot of stuff. So I gotta abide by my restrictions, because if I don't, I hurt myself even more. And I don't want to hurt myself even more, because I'm supposed to go back. I think I'm supposed to go back March 29th, but I'm trying to get back earlier than that. I want to get back to work already. Head to your website, Kenny, when done here, and join. Yes, Foose build still in the process. Yes, we will do that. If you didn't join before, Casey, we set it up now. You can sign in through log in or registered through a Discord. If you're on Discord, Twitter, Google, and Facebook. This way it was easier for people to join up through their social networks, because a lot of people don't like filling out the whole thing. Now they could just click a button and it pretty much automatically fills it out, and you can get onto the site that way. $29 for a model magazine. I was actually at Barnes & Noble. I wanted to pick up a book since I'm sitting here. I wanted to pick up a couple Star Trek books to read while I'm sitting around. And I was looking at the model magazines. Man, they're not as good as they used to be. I picked up one. I forgot which one it was. I'm trying to think. It wasn't Fine Scale. I picked up Fine Scale, but I'll talk about them in a second. But it was. I think it was a European one. My God, it was just filled with advertisements. There were more advertisements than models in the magazine. I was like, why am I going to pay? And I think it was like anywhere between $12 and $15 here. But I was like, why am I going to pay all that money for all these advertisements? I used to subscribe to FSM, Fine Scale Modeler. I used to love the magazine. But then I kept reading, and you have good articles in there. But unfortunately, and it's not Fine Scale's fault, because it is a magazine and there are a lot of, they limit themselves to X amount of pages. Otherwise, the price has to go up and all that other stuff. But you find a good article about something like painting a figure or building a certain model, and they can't go through the whole build, or especially with painting figures, they can't go through the whole thing. The author gets like a page or two, and there's a whole bunch of steps missing, so you can't really get in depth on it. So I've kind of shy away from the magazines now, and prefer books if there's anything. Yo, Benny, what's going on? Free Kyle, brother. Free Kyle. Greetings, Earthlings. What's up, Earthlings? Yeah, we're just hanging out on Saturday night, doing nothing. I got to get Kenny in here to clean up, because it's just a mess in here. It's just a mess. But he was proud. He built something on his own. wood and screws and all sorts of stuff, and I can have him put away the tools he took out. So it's a good thing. He's learning. He wants to learn. His big thing though, Kenny, is finance, money. He's into the stock market and crypto, and he's telling me about all these other things and the stock that he just bought, and he's got a good guide for the stock market. I have a friend that's heavily into it and knows what he's doing, and he's been teaching Kenny, and he's doing his thing. And it's funny because him and his friend really proud of the model cleaner for the massive outpouring of love for Hobby Barn in your videos and posts. Second, you're all so bald. I'm not bald. I have hair. Oh, yes. And if you guys don't know Terry, if you know Terry, he's here on YouTube. He's on Facebook. Is also called Senior. There's a GoFundMe because unfortunately Terry's not looking too good. So if you want, you can donate to the GoFundMe. It's to help, with the process as everything happens, and to take care of things once everything happens. It sucks knowing, it's not like when my dad passed, it was a shock. It's like, oh, dad's gone, you're not expecting it, but waiting is not a fun thing to do. Yes, the late show for the real Hobby Link International fans that come in at whatever time it may be by you. I think me and Benny, I don't know, Benny, are you an hour behind me? It's 11 here. I don't know, because I remember when I was in Tennessee, because half of Tennessee is on an hour behind. So when I lived in Tennessee, I was past Nashville, so we were an hour behind the East Coast, and Casey's way ahead of us. He's tomorrow already. We still got an hour here before we got tomorrow. Omar's behind us now. Omar used to be in the same thing. Watching an unboxing of Polar Lights 1350 Chronos one earlier today. Have you or any guys or thoughts on this kit? Thinking of added to my stash. I have the Chronos one. I think it's underneath the table. I haven't unboxed it yet, but I'm assuming that it is the same thing as the Katinga, except with different parts. And if it's the same thing, different parts, it's a good kit. That Katinga is a really, really nice kit. Central. Okay, you're an hour behind me. Speaking of magazines, do any HLIers have Plastic Fantastic magazine? I'm looking for a certain card. No, I do not have that. Yeah, all you guys are. And Shoe is way on the other coast. Shoe's way behind us. Let me lower the volume. Actually, this is supposed to be. Oh, I shut off Do Not Disturb. Ooh, I gotta remember when I'm done with this show that I forgot to take my medicine. I gotta take my medicine. But yeah, I got that sucker down here. Hold on. Ugh. Is he here? Yes, he is here. Actually, Kelly's mom, was listening. This was a Christmas present. Ooh, this was a Christmas present from Elaine, Kelly's mom. She didn't know what to get me for Christmas because I was saying I didn't want anything, and she got this. So I'm assuming the neck is a little different, the pattern may be a little different. Definitely the head is different, but it looks like it's the same kit with just different parts to make it into the Chronos one. So the first kit was excellent, so I'm assuming this one is excellent too. Includes clear parts for lighting, gold battle honor decal sheet. That's interesting. Authentic details. So there's a whole, I don't know if you can see with the glare, but it's a nice kit. Actually, I have to still pick up my Enterprises. This way I have all the Enterprises. I do the 11 o'clock show for you, Dirk, just in case you're still awake. What's going on, Sir Dirk? Yeah, that's a nice kit. When I don't really want to build big kits until I can, because once I'm working with overtime and everything, it's hard to keep up with doing a big kit like that. If I do something like the dioramas or the small kits or a 3D print, you know, it's a little easier to do. You know, King Bob is in dreamy. King Bob's been in dreamy land since 7 o'clock. The old fart. No, I don't have the other camera right here, and this place is full. I'm serious, full of sawdust everywhere. So I don't want to open that kit. Kenny was doing something. He's redoing his room, and he was building something for his room out of wood and molding and stuff. And he has the table saw out, the chop saw out, and it was, you know, he didn't do it outside. He did it in here. So there's sawdust. My camera's full of sawdust. So there's going to have to be a major cleanup in here. Luckily, it didn't get over there too much, so that's not too bad where I build my stuff. So that's not bad. His room, he's cleaning up his room. He's doing a lot of work in there. And then hopefully in about 3 or 4 weeks we'll have the sheds, and almost all of this stuff will be gone. And then I'm definitely going to go on a hiatus, because I will start renovating in here. And one of the things that I have to do is get the concrete grinder or leveler. Yeah, I guess grinder. The big thing that's like a floor buffer, except for concrete, because I got to strip all this down, smooth everything out, and then pour the leveling cement in here. So this is everything's going to get packed up and moved out of here and not touched until the garage is done. Jeff's Model Garage. What's going on, Jeff?
My name is Jeff.
And John, what is up? What is up? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see Chris all day. Yeah, sawdust is in the new keyboard. Sawdust is in... Well, actually, Dirk, they didn't change the whole keyboard. He popped it open, and there was a chip. Well, it was a plate with a couple chips on it, about this big. He popped that out, popped a new one in. It started working again and then froze up, but not as bad as what it was doing, where I had to pull out the USBs. And then I did what Jalen said, and I went into that one setting in the HID keyboard, shut that off. That it's supposed to conserve power or something like that. Screw that. I don't care about the power. And once I shut that off, we were good to go. So I've been typing, no problem. Trying to make tutorial videos for the community. Oh, speaking of the community, for guys and gals that I know were on the past form, when you come over to the new community, when you come over to the new community, it makes you, hey, there's Jalen, I was just talking about you. When you come over to the new community, it makes you a member, trust level 1. All right, it's not that we don't trust you, but there's trust levels on the software we have from 0 to 4. 4 is for admins. I don't think anybody can reach 4 except for admins. 0, pretty much the person can't do anything except answer stuff or start their own posts, so they're kind of forced to talk. Then it goes up what you can do. Anybody that was on the old community today, I went through, I found you, and I made you trust level 3, so you can pretty much do everything on the site. Plus, how it's going to work now, we don't need judges anymore because I was going to go to judges for the community vote on the Halloween builds and all that other good stuff. Only the people on the community are going to be able to vote, and you're going to have to, I have to decide if it's going to be trust level 2 or 3. I'm thinking 3, because 2, you really don't have to stick around too much to do stuff. And those are the only people that are going to get to vote. So say somebody decides they're going to go and get all their friends off of social media and say, come over, register, and vote. Well, they're going to be in for a shock, because all those registrations, not a single one of those people are going to be able to vote on anything. So exactly, trust must be earned. So the point behind the software's trust level is because it is supposed to be a community. We're supposed to be talking, posting our builds and all that other stuff. It forces people to do that. And if they don't do that, then they don't earn or gain trust levels, and they won't be able to do much on the site. So the other good thing is, say somebody does sign up like to vote and they realize they can't vote, or they sign up and they never do anything. They don't even look at articles or anything like that. In a year, the program knows that they haven't done anything and automatically drops them from the form. So they get booted off without me having to boot anybody off. And I already had to do that today. I did that today. I booted somebody. Oh, jeez. Yes, Jalen. I was saying about your ears must have been ringing because we were talking about the computer keyboard and Kenny, little Kenny, not this Kenny, little Kenny cutting wood in here and sawdust is all over the computer. But and Dirk was like, "Oh, and your new keyboard." But I was telling him they didn't change the keyboard. They just changed a chipset in it, and it was working and for a little bit. And then I used the thing you gave me, shutting off the power, and it's been perfect since. So I don't know what the USB thing was. That must be connected somehow to that keyboard chip that they took out. So as long as it's working, I don't care, because once this is done, I am definitely building my own computer. I already have a Leon Lee case, a nice white Leon Lee case that I got to start with. So I got the case. The other thing, no, you didn't get booted. You didn't get booted. My one thumbs downer got booted today. But I know there's definite things I want to buy, like the Elgato capture card. I have one capture card. So if I do reviews over here or unboxings over here when we do it live, then I got to shut this computer off. I got to take the Elgato card. I got to move it over to this one. With the tower I want to build, Elgato has a 4-port HDMI 4K capture card, which is awesome, which means I can add 2 more cameras. I can put 4 cameras up, which is nice. But the main thing is, for the 2 cameras, I don't have to keep switching back and forth. And shockingly enough, I thought it was going to be expensive. I think their capture card with the 4-port HDMI is only $250, somewhere around there. You guys that know all this technical stuff, there's hey, what's going on, Henry? There's a company called Blackmagic that makes really high-end audio and video equipment. I think the Maker's Cave, Steve, he uses some of the Blackmagic stuff because he's really into the technology and stuff like that. I'm stupid when it comes to that. But I was looking at their 4-port capture card to do more angles and stuff, and theirs was almost $600. I don't need a $600 capture card, so I'll get the $250 one. I'll set up my two cameras. I'm still debating how I'm going to set it up. If I'm going to still live stream from here when we change everything, because like I said, this is going to be, Chippy's going to be gone. This wall's going to be painted black. I'm going to have cabinets up here, and I have the corner. Dirk has been here. I have a corner over there where I used to do my 3D printing, and I'm thinking that's where I might do the streaming from. I'm still in my head trying to decide what I want to do. So either that's going to be streaming, or it may become the 3D center again. I don't know. I know definitely over where I have my sliding door that everybody wants to haggle for, even though I said no haggling. That's going to be a display case there. I'm going to have another 2 smaller display cases over there, unless I get a custom one made, or I try to build my own, which could be catastrophic. Hey, Midnight Scale Modeling, what's going on? Welcome aboard. I like your avatar. I like the alien head. That is pretty darn cool. That is cool. I like it. Like I said, everybody knows this is going to be closed off. This garage door over here is going to be closed off. And then actually, I was talking to my physical therapist. I wanted to do the epoxy coat flooring in here, just for a tougher floor and a cool looking floor. And it's expensive. I had it priced out for this size. Was between, I think it was $7,000 and $9,000 to do the floor. I was like, I ain't paying $7,000 and $9,000 to do the floor. I'll get myself some cheap tile and put tile down in here when it's ready. But my physical therapist knows another guy from Verizon, and he's doing epoxy floors. And he's like, dude, call him up. You know the guys from your old garage. Call him up, tell him who you are, and he'll probably come over and give you a nice deal on it. So I got to talk to him, and hopefully I can do that. I got to paint in here. There's a whole bunch of stuff to fix this up, but once it's done, it'll be nice. And then I'll have I got the pull-out couch for in here, so when Dirk gets in trouble, he can come over. Don't worry, Dirk. During this year, at some point, we will have the AC and heat put in here. So if you get in trouble and you guys spend the night, we'll have a pull-out couch for you. I won't let the dogs in here. Oh, that's a painting? Oh, that's cool. She did a very nice job. I thought it was I thought that was like off Google or something. You grabbed one, but she did a nice. I like it. I like the alien head. It looks freaking cool. It looks very, very cool. I like it. So yeah, that's the plans. They put a pocket door in here. Now I'm going to ask you guys questions because I've never dealt with a pocket door before. It slides into the wall. There's no trim around it yet. How do I stop it from slamming into the trim on this side? Do you put little blocks in or something? Because I don't want it to keep hitting the trim and denting it up. So I don't. They put in a pocket door to save space, but it really didn't matter because the door would have been a left-hand swing door, and there's nothing on the other side. So I don't know why they put a pocket door in there, but they did. I don't know. Anytime, my friend. Anytime. It's really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. It's cool. So I might have to have Dirk come over here and hang out while I'm doing. The pocket door is cool. I just don't know. I guess behind where it slides to close, I guess the trim comes out a little more to hide the gap, and maybe you put bumpers in there so it doesn't slam all the way. And then when it goes the other way, you put some kind of stop in there too, so it doesn't hit the other trim. That's what I'm assuming because I never done one before, so I assume the trim hangs over a little bit so it hides all of those gaps. The pocket door is cool, you know. That's that I kind of wish I had a pocket door for my bathroom because opening the door, that takes up a bunch of room. Okay, so you got the pocket door, Dirk. Right, and the molding's not up, so there's no handle on it either. So I got to put some sort of handle on it unless I just put my hand on it and push it. But when it goes into the wall, I'm assuming there's a stop in there where it'll stop before it hits the molding. I don't know. A pocket door, Casey, is a door that slides in between two sheetrock walls basically. So it's a frame inside the wall. So instead of opening a door like this, you slide the door and it slides into the wall to save space. Yeah, the pocket door is definitely pretty cool. I didn't put it in because I didn't know how to put it in. The first guy that screwed me over on the renovation started it, and Vinny almost finished it, but we ran out of money, so Total Tech. Who farted? I don't know. Whoever smelt it dealt it, I guess. There should be a rubber stop on the track. Should have a stop built in. Okay, so it stops and then just put the molding back just a little bit to cover that gap. Figure out where the door stops and leave probably about an inch there. This way it doesn't slam into the molding. Gotcha. And that's the laundry room behind there. So, and that's the bad thing. My mom just barges in here all the time. We can chat about that later. I have one in my mom's house. I have to see what you're looking at. Okay. Yeah, I like I said, this is going to be, once the sheds are up, then this place is emptied out, and then I can really work on it. I just got to get rid of that damn sliding door. I got it up. I paid over $1,000 for it with taxes. He screwed you, but you ran out of money. No. I had I'll go into the story in a second. I bought the slider for over $1,000 with taxes and everything, and I put it up for $800. I'm willing to lose the $300 on it. Man, everybody's lowballing like $400 or $500. I'm like, no, not gonna happen. It's $800 firm. Otherwise, the door's just gonna sit around. How I got screwed was I bought a house. I had a contractor here, and I found out he was not a good contractor. He pretty much gutted my house. I spent a ton of money on him. He left in the middle of the project, left my house gutted, left me with no bathrooms, no bedrooms, no nothing. And then my friend Vinny came and started the renovation over, and I had to fix a lot of what the other guy screwed up. So I got screwed by the first guy, and then when Vinny came, Vinny did all he could, until overtime stopped because the pandemic ended and I wasn't getting a ton of money anymore for working, and I ran out of money. So now it's a very slow renovation. When I renovated my house years ago, I put all pocket doors. Love them. Yeah, they're definitely cool. They're definitely cool. I couldn't do it in every wall in this house, pocket doors. Too many are too short, or there's air conditioning in the way or something like that. So unfortunately, I can't do pocket doors on everything. But it'd be nice. I'm a Pepper. You're a Pepper. Would you like to be a Pepper too? That's right. I got my Dr. Pepper tonight. I got my Dr. Pepper. So if you haven't been keeping up, oh Kenny, that's yeah. I got reamed. Well, not me, Kelly. We put a lot of money out. A lot of things got screwed up, like the kitchen floor. There was already a subfloor. He put another 3/4 inch subfloor on top, and he couldn't explain to me why. And then he put the tile on top of that. So I got about an inch lip. None of the cabinets are hung right. I'm missing molding. He bought the cabinets, didn't get all the pieces, ran out on money with that. He had the granite counters measured wrong, so there's a huge gap. What else? What else did he do? Well, besides gutting the place and then us having to finish it up more. Yeah, he did a... Can I put a pocket door in a pocket door? Of course you can. Why not? I need a bathroom floor. My next project. I gotta redo the bathroom floor upstairs. That the grout is falling out of it. Nice. Yo, freaking McDavid, man, he was down in the stats, and man, he shot right back up in the stats. He's been playing really well. And freaking Matthews is on pace for 80 freaking goals this year, which is sweet. No, but you can put a rocket in your pocket. Yes, you can. Yes, you definitely can put a rocket in your pocket. No doubt about it. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah, so lots of stuff went on. Here in Australia, we had... Oh, that stupid heart thing. That stupid freaking heart thing is still there. Live reactions. Move that thing. Save. There we go. Got rid of the freaking... I keep forgetting I got to take the stupid heart thing. 20-plus building companies got busted, left houses and outhouses and half houses. That's nuts. That's nuts. To find a good contractor is very hard, because most contractors, especially if you're not paying the big bucks for them, are kind of shady. The bad thing is my brother used to be a general contractor, but his health and stuff, he doesn't do it anymore. Otherwise, me and him would have done the whole house ourselves. McJesus has 52 points in 21 home games in a row. Choo-hoo. That dude, man, I'd love to have him on. Pittsburgh sucks. Pittsburgh's just horrible. The team's got to be broken up. Kraken getting their ass kicked tonight, 5-1 in the second. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Connor McJesus, man. I'm very impressed with Matthews this year. Very impressed with Matthews. But he's a good player, he's a great player. I'll take 500 for a pocket door. Why not? Oh, Detroit stomped St. Louis 6-1. Hey, your Devils won, Dirk. 4-3. Islanders lost. That's a good thing. What happened with... Oh, Rangers won 2-1. Doesn't matter. They've been in first place all season long. Good. Washington lost. That helps me out. Toronto won. Ottawa won in a shootout. Vancouver won. Dallas won. Calgary and Edmonton are in the second. Seattle's getting their asses beat. Nashville's... Wow, a lot of games tonight. Anaheim and LA are 1-1. Oh, Rangers are on a 10-game win streak. Damn. Good for them. He's going to score 70 goals. No, he's going to score 70. He's going to score 80 goals, make the playoffs, and get knocked out in the first round. The Pens did well tonight. They didn't play. Yes, exactly. When they don't play. Yeah, I know, bastards. My mom's happy. She's a Ranger fan. Yeah, the Pens definitely not happy with them at all this year. They're going to have to start making some moves. They're going to have to get rid of salary and start rebuilding the team. Definitely. No doubt about it. So what else is going on? I don't know. Nothing else is really going on. I figured I didn't make it on Wednesday. I didn't make it on last Saturday, so I had to jump on at some point today. So, and that's what I did. Jumped on. If you guys missed the beginning of the show, I was showing the Green Lantern diorama that I'm on. I've been posting pictures up on the community if you want. So who got what kits this week? I did not buy kits. I did buy two files though from cgtrader.com for my 3D printer. They're 70% off sale. I don't know if it's still going on. Might end tonight. I got Krampus. If you don't know what Krampus is, look it up. It's he's the anti-Santa Claus. And I got Jack Skellington. So I got those two, which is pretty cool. I got to order FEP for this machine back here. The M5S. The FEP is just ridiculous expensive. So I got to order some of that because the machine is actually telling me I got to change my FEP. Officially gave up this year when they signed. Yeah, you try to say that name. Thank you very much, Shu. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Like I said, it's an older kit. I guess you could call it a vintage kit if you want, but it's definitely fun doing one of those. What's going on, Ken? We got another Ken in the house. So that's 3 Kens. I know I saw a Dark Soldier before. Oh, we bumped up to 19 people. You're making me thirsty, Kenny. Grabbing another beer. That's right. Grab another beer. I'm going to have to get on here and just have a beer night one night. Just get Joe on here. I went a week without stopping by the house. Shh. Usually you're posting stuff that you got, Benny. I got the Shirley Muldowney Dragster and the 50. You're on the car kick, Omar. You are definitely on the car kick. I am definitely going to work on another car. I'm going to work on that. I think the next car I do will be that Foose. The Foose is fun. I just printed a spawn bus. Nice. I didn't print anything. Actually, did I print anything? I'm trying to think if no, I haven't printed anything in a while for myself. Actually, I have to get on printing the bodies for the Dr. and Mrs. the Monarch so I could get those boxed up and put them up for sale. We called him Pool Party when he played in Edmonton. I mean, rode the bench. Yeah. Damn Penguins. Oh, well. That's all right. My Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl this year, so that's a good thing. Amazon Germany was having a crazy deal on the Bandai Perfect Grade Millennium Falcon, $197. Yeah, but what the heck would have the shipping been? $197 plus shipping. But that's a nice price. I'd take another one at that price. That's sweet because I bought 2 of them. One Dana got stolen, and now I have this other one. And once this place gets up, then I got to do the side-by-sides of all the Falcons I have. I've got the car bug big time. Should be finishing the Blue Max Mustang Drags. Nice. I'm working on 6 NASCAR cars. You are. What are you hanging out with Keith? Or Kevin, I mean. Kevin. Why am I saying Keith? Kevin, send Kenny the kits you got, and I will show them off in the stream. Omar sent me a bunch of kits a while back. We did all those kits that he sent me. We showed them off on the stream. You and Kevin, man. You and Kevin hitting all those NASCARs. Definitely hitting all the NASCARs up. So anybody that's watching and doesn't know, our community is back up and running. Our forum is back. Come join the 300-pound leprechaun. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Even with the crazy shipping, would have been less than the $400 or $450 regular price. I actually got a good deal on mine. The last one I bought was $350 with free shipping. So I only paid $350 for both of them. The first one I got was the perfect grade with lighting. I would never buy it with the lighting again. You're better off doing your own lighting. And the second one was the no lighting one. So I got them both for $350. So that wasn't bad. Not bad at all. Beautiful kit though. That thing is beautiful. I can't wait to compare it to the one Shu sent me, the fine molds. That's a nice one. And then I got the Revell. The Revell is probably comparable to, or Revel, however you say it, Revell, to the newer MPC one. The Revell one is tiny though, for 1/72 scale. It's tiny. Definitely tiny. Actually, I found something cool on CG Trader that I want to do. I think I might get one of the. I think I actually have one of the tiny Falcons. They have the Cloud City platform where the Millennium Falcon landed as a 3D print. I want to buy that and do a little whatchamacallit diorama with that. What's up, Mark? I hope you're all right. I hope you're feeling well, brother. Take care, Omar. It's always good to see you. Good night to you and Deb, sir. Have a good evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Boo to the Chiefs. The guy that's picked the last 6 Super Bowls in a row has picked the Chiefs to go back to back to back champions, and I hope he's right. Hope he's right. I heard from my mother's father's second cousin, brother, stepsister's uncle that the new form was up and running. Did the dog have anything to do with that? Did the dog say the form is up and running? Yes, the form is up and running. Hey, Ken, what's going on? The form is up and running. Pictures are much easier to post now, so you don't have to worry about that. Those are all good. I'm making tutorials slowly as I come across stuff. This way, if you have any questions, there'll be video tutorials up on the site. They will be up on the site. Midnight scale modeling. You know what? YouTube. Let me go on YouTube. Let me see if I search you, if you come right up. Midnight scale modeling. Let's see. I want to see the alien head. There it is. Right away. The alien head is there. Subscribe. I hit the subscribe button. You're not going to see me subscribe because I keep my my subscriptions private over there. Over in the back. Oh, there's a little alien, the Roswell UFO and Gray Alien by Lindbergh. I got to check that out later. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. But you have another subscriber. I just subscribed also. So if anybody wants, I'll grab that. I'll paste that. My friend Spence is not here. There's Midnight Scale Modeling's YouTube channel. So if you want to go hit that up, go hit that up. As a sympathetic Lions fan, I wanted the Lions to make it so bad against Kansas City, then I wouldn't have cared who won the Super Bowl because my brother is a lifelong Detroit fan. Everything Detroit. Red Wings, Michigan, Pistons, Tigers, Lions, everything. Anytime, my friend, anytime. And my dad was a lifelong Lions fan too, and I was hoping for him. He would have been watching up from heaven, seeing his Lions finally win a Super Bowl, but it didn't happen. But Vegas did win a Stanley Cup, and he was a Vegas fan too. So he got one of those. Working on the Raptor cockpit lighting, getting ready to assemble the cockpit. Sweet. The lighting was looking very cool, Ken. It's coming along nicely. It's definitely coming along very nicely. I wish I never bought that kit. I do have the photo etch for it, and I got to do once I get this cleaned up. I got a couple other green strawberry frickin' things I got to do for them. I got a couple of their PE sets that I got to do. Let me fucking back. Excuse my language. Oh, look at that. I completely forgot about that one. I got the Delta Flyer. I got to do that sucker too. See, some of these I got to buy kits for. I have the USS Excelsior in 1000 scale. I got to do a review for that. If you're watching Green Strawberry, I'm sorry. It's just been crazy around here. Batmobile 1989. USS Grissom and Klingon Bird of Prey in 1000 scale. And then a whole bunch of... I did the Lost in Space ones. I did the Lost in Space figures, and I got to do those other ones. Not really into doing reviews anymore, but I will take care of these eventually. I will take care of those. Working on the Raptor. I got the Raptor. I got this guy here, which has been sitting here. I got a few cosmic scale model things I got to go over to. This guy is cool. This is a 3D print from Cosmic Scale Model, the Delta Flyer. I've seen a lot of people doing the travel pod from Star Trek, and Cosmic Scale Model has it. I wonder if it's the same one that you could get on CG Trader. And you could tell this is it's a nice print. It's definitely a nice print, but you can tell now that I have newer machines, and it's also because of the flat surfaces. There's, the ring marks from the print, but those, if you gently sand, you can take those all out. But this is a nice kit in 1/72nd scale. If I could squeeze the bastard together, because it did, it's resin, did warp. Throw it. It's been sitting here for a long time. Yeah, man, I really gotta squeeze this together. And I got the cockpit in here. There we go. Get in there, cockpit. And that's a nice size. That's a nice size Delta Flyer. So one day I'll do this and light it up. The only pain in the neck thing is the seam down the middle, but that's not my newfound friend, though. My newfound friend. I never used it before. Reliant from Star Trek II, Wrath of Khan. Yeah, the Delta Flyer is definitely a cool shuttle. But one of my newfound friends, and it's a hobby item that I never used before, and I picked it up from Hobby Lobby a while ago because I was always a Bondo guy. I love my Bondo, but not anymore. I found the Milliput or Milliput, however, at the Milliput. P-U-T? I go Milliput, even though I think putt is P-U-T-T. That stuff is friggin' awesome. So I am a firm believer now in the Milliput. I don't know if there's, similar ones, better ones, but that is a go-to now in the arsenal. And the only unfortunate part about that is every time I cut some, I cut way too much. Even for a little bit, I cut way too much. But that stuff is really, really good, the Milliput. I did the chest on the Green Lantern robot because the chest piece, I cut it open to do the light, and I didn't like it, or it got ruined, and I kept making it bigger and bigger, so I had to design my own 3D part. And I used a Milliput around the top. Man, me and Jalen talked about this a while ago with Bondo. Sometimes, no matter how much you sand it, sometimes you see that Bondo, no matter what you do. But I worked with in sketchy car shops in Queens for a while, and those guys were good with the Bondo and taught me what to do with it. But still, on the models, sometimes you see that Bondo with the Milliput. I've used it on a couple places, and you can't even tell that I use that stuff when you smooth it down with water and everything. Stuff is excellent. Love it. Hobbyworks sells a decent detailed STL file so that you can of the rec deck for the 1/3. Oh, very cool. We actually have an artist, 3D artist that we bought 1/350 scale stuff for that I have to print out and test and see how good it is, and we'll be selling those on the shop too. Milliput is brilliant. Been using that for 5 years. Yeah, that stuff, KC, is just, I never used it before, and I was going to Bondo his chest on there. But I was like, you know what? Let me use the Milliput. Dries in 4 hours, which isn't long. You use the water to smooth it out, and it was beautiful. Can't even tell it's there. Can't even tell. I think I want to get the Ukrainian Air MiG-20. Very nice, Brian. Pick it up if you can. Pick it up. I'm trying to think of other hobby stuff that I got recently. Craft paints. I got some craft paints because I didn't want to waste good paints on the base of the diorama. The little eyedropper bottles, I'd go through a ton of those, so I picked up folk art, I guess terracotta colors, I don't know, the clay pot colors. I've been using those on there. This way we can get that done in a cheaper fashion. And I'm learning on the craft paints. I've not bad to thin them. I had them shooting through the airbrush, no problem. Added just water and some flow improver in there, and they were shooting beautiful. I was having a problem with the chrome today, but I figured out what it was. I got to get some beeswax. It's a bad thing. That's why I'm moving over to the Harder and Steenback, going with Benny. No O-rings. So I'm going to be moving over there. Bud, what's going on, buddy? What is going on? Yeah, I love it. I love the stuff. Anybody that's been keeping up with Boyd, he did post on Facebook that he's doing better. I talked to him for about an hour today. Omar talked to him, went through the whole bunch of stuff that was going on with him. I'm not going to get into his personal medical stuff, but he was in the hospital. I think he posted that he was there, but he's home now. He's doing better. So as long as he keeps doing what he's got to do, the doctors are saying things are going very well. So still keeping my fingers crossed everything goes well. He gets all his strength back, and he's back up and running and posting videos and all that other good stuff. I use Perfect Plastic Putty. Love it. Clean up with the water before it dries and sands easily. Yeah, but with the Perfect Plastic Putty, I've tried that before. If you got a big gap, though, you got to put a lot. Like, you got to put a layer. It'll shrink up on you. Put another one. So it's kind of like the Bondo. The Bondo, a lot of people like to just shove a whole crap load of Bondo in there. That's anybody that's new to Bondo, don't do that. Especially if you're using the one part. Do a thin layer. Let it dry. Add another thin layer. Let it dry until you build it all the way up to where you got to build it up to. Because if you just slap in a whole bunch of putty, it shrinks and cracks on you a lot. So if you got a deep crevice or a big gap that if you're working on a big gap, forget about using the one part putty, because that's just a spot and glaze putty. We use that over the 2-part Bondo when we're doing body work. So the first one is the regular 2-part Bondo. Use the cheese grater, get that down, and then to fill in any imperfections, we use the 1-part. But if you're doing a big gap, don't use the 1-part. Get yourself the 2-part, or get something like Milliput or something like that. But yeah, the plastic, I use plastic wood for print filler. Oh, very cool. I never thought about that before. I got actually plastic wood over here. What kind of beeswax? None of your, not your, or mine's your. None of your beeswax. Yeah, Boyd is the man. He's doing best shrinkage. Yeah, shrinkage. The pool was cold. Boyd is doing better. I'm glad to hear that he's home. It's always nice to talk to him. He was funny, thanking us for everything we did. I was trying to tell him, we love you, Boyd. It's part of the family. We'll do what we can when we can for you. As much as we can for you, all the time. And I know he would do the same thing for us. And he's like, I don't know how I'm going to repay you for doing all this. And I was like, your repayment is just getting well. That would be the only repayment. I don't need thank yous. I don't need, attaboys or anything like that. And neither does anybody here. All we want to see is that, you're getting the help that you need. You're getting healthy, and you're back. And that's the most important thing. Thank yous are nice, but health is the most important thing to me. And it does help, everybody messaging him and stuff like that on Facebook, keeping him in good spirits. That helps a lot. That's a great medicine right there. But Boyd's the man. I know he said he's trying to get back into the shop. I told him, you're home, just relax for a little bit, start feeling better, and then get back into that shop and do what you got to do. We're here waiting. We're not going anywhere. And when he's back, he's back. So that's definitely a good thing. Yeah, I like the Perfect Plastic Putty. Definitely for smaller stuff. Definitely works nice. And like you guys said, it's very easily sandable. Good stuff. What? Internet was being super derpy. Where is it? Yay, I had to hit my Spence button. All right, KC, it was good seeing you, brother. I hope you're taking care of yourself. And me and you will start those foos builds sooner or later. Exactly. We just want them around. That's all that matters. I recently used DAP Quick Seal on some bathtub work, and I started wondering if I could use it for model filler. It cleans easily, like Perfect Plastic Putty, cures hard in 24. Oh, not bad. So always nice to find things that we can use that are bigger and in bulk instead of buying some of the hobby stuff. Like we've talked about this before, hobby stuff, because it's made for the hobby, ends up being expensive. I have actually a few tutorials on stuff that you can make at home. This way you save some money. Always about saving the money. So I'll be doing those tutorials and stuff, and we'll get those up on the channel. Ultraman rocks. Ultraman does rock. Ultraman is the man. Ultraman is cool. So what else is going on out there, guys? Bud, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well. I was laughing at Boyd. What did Benny say? I'm missing Benny. Boyd probably doesn't realize how much of an influence he is on how many of us he brought back and said, very true. Very true. Very humble guy. Great guy. I can't, one of these days I'll meet him in person and finally, say hello. I got excited, Benny, when you texted me today and you asked me how far away I was from Woodbridge Township. I was like, oh, maybe Benny's doing a load or something up here, trucking up this way, and I get to see him. But I got to watch that. I got to watch that video. So, we'll get another Ken. This is turning into Ken Convent. There's so many of us Kens. We're all around. Ken Horvath. What's going on, dude? A Kenvention. That's right. And then Kelly's trying to push me. That's what I was saying, actually, before I say that. I was surprised. Boyd actually watches these lives a lot and just, stays to the side, watches them. Sometimes he pops in and says something. But it was funny that he was saying that he likes Kelly and likes watching her when she's on. I was like, yeah, she's a Brooklyn girl. And he's like, yeah, I like how she says, what's on her mind and says it how it is. So, yeah, he definitely likes Kelly on here. But Kelly's pushing me. I don't do long distance anymore. Damn, I got excited. I really thought, because I know what you do. And I was like, oh, maybe he's up here trucking. So, there goes that. Oh, it is Kevin. There's Kevin. The Kenergy of the room. But Kelly's pushing me because I have, since I don't go to Florida anymore, she's telling me I should go to Wonderfest this year. I don't know. I got to see, because if I say yes, then I end up not going. I just say no and show up. Just take a ride out there and be like, hey, I'm here. But yeah, she's like, you should go. Because everyone loves Kelly. And my cats would miss me. This is true. That's why I don't like going far away. I don't want to leave my dogs behind. I love my doggies, and I like being here every day with them. Or at least one of us is here every day with them. But Kelly's taking her road trip in June or July to Illinois because Kenny met another girl. He's got another girl, a very pretty Polish girl, pure Polish girl. It's like, tell her we're her neighbors. We're Czech and Slovak. We're closely there. Drinking a Dr. Pepper. Nice. If you go, I'll go. Oh boy, Shoe. See, that's pressure. Woodbridge is a stone's throw away from me. Yeah, Woodbridge is only 10 minutes from here, 15 minutes from here. It's not a far ride. But actually, I don't know if you know about this. I'm going to Wreck of the Broker. I'm going to send you the link, Dirk. I gotta check this out. I haven't had time to watch it yet. If the stupid phone lets me copy the link. Sometimes this new phone just pisses me off. Share. Copy link. Be quiet, phone. Be quiet, phone. Be quiet, phone. There we go. Let me find Dirk in my text messages because certain people I don't delete text messages, and I got a ton in here. I'll just write Dirk. Mr. Dirk Pitt. Paste. There we go. Sent you the link. I got to watch that a little later about that train wreck. No, Benny Kyle would sell your stash just like the ferrets would sell mine. It's true. It's not peer pressure, Kenny. We're just telling you to do it. Exactly. No peer pressure. Old Abbott and Costello quote, ain't Brooklyn one of our allies? Brooklyn. Yeah, I got to watch that a little later. Let's see what's that. I was telling Benny, I don't know if you know, maybe you were telling me, Dirk. Maybe you weren't, or maybe I was telling you. Oh, so that video this week, never heard about it. I gotta watch it because I never heard about that. What I didn't know either is in this area, my neighbor got a letter from the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. I forgot when it was. I got to look it up again. But there was some type of explosion here in Sayreville and an ammunition dump or something. It was like World War I or World War II that they had some kind of ammunition depot or something here. But there was some kind of freaking weird accident that with the explosion, it sent grenades and unexploded ordnance in all different spots. And since then, people come across live ammunition, hand grenades, and all that other stuff. So every now and then, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, I guess they map out certain sections and they want to come and check the land. So they're supposed to be, from what I understand, coming to check his. I didn't get a letter. Coming to check his land, and I think a couple other people over that way for unexploded ordnance. I don't think they'll find anything, but it is weird in my backyard because I'm on a slope. Every time it rains, stuff pops up. There's like blue tiles popping up. The worst is glass is coming up out of the ground because I don't know what they did here before I lived here. But I told Kelly, I said, listen, the dogs love to dig. God forbid those dogs pull up something and it's metal and it looks round. Don't touch it. We'll call the proper authorities and have them come and take that away. I meant to send it to Choo Choo Boy if he had heard about it. Yeah, I never heard about that, so I got to watch that video. I definitely got to watch that video about that train wreck. And it should be quite interesting. Gamble 50 Chippy. You can't gamble. I took gambling away, and it's all your fault, one, that we took gambling away. All your fault. You blew it for everybody. Everybody started gambling. Nobody was talking. They just wanted chippy chips. We'll be getting back to that soon too, giveaways and stuff like that. Now that first things first, I'm working on getting all of last year's builds together so we can have the 2023 community vote where we vote on everybody's builds from last year except for Halloween and Star Wars. Those are two separate ones. And then we'll be working on some more stuff. Nothing here except the occasional Civil War slug. But Civil War stuff is cool to find. My cousin does that. He does metal detecting. He's found some really cool Civil War stuff. So I should, like Benny said, I should get a metal detector and see what's in the back here. There's got to be some stuff back here. You did, sir. You let them know about gambling. You let them know about everything. You must have had been on another stream that was using Streamlabs that you knew about the gambling right away, because I don't know how you knew about that. In the water under the Driscoll Bridge. Nice. Nice. I know that it's from the story that I was reading, that stuff blew far and wide. There was plenty of munitions all over the place. That's the next thing. Kelly's got to go over to the police station so she can get her permits for the shotgun and everything. Yeah, I had no clue about it until he got his letter from the Army Corps of Engineers, and we started looking up what the heck was what was going on around here. Hope the dogs don't dig up a body. He would have some serious talk. If they dig up bones, I'll be like, I only live here for 4 years. It wasn't me. Rotted too quick. What's the video? It's on my phone. I have to find it. I live in Philly, not too far from Valley Forge. There would have been a big place to go. You can't, not allowed. Yeah, it's illegal. It's illegal. Let me see if I can. Let me find the video, and I'll get you a link of the train. I don't have it. There's no video of the munitions thing that I'm talking about. Let's see. Let's find. Oh, this is the one. 1951. Share. Copy. Get rid of that. Let's go to the live stream. Line brawl, and I'm missing it. We need to get back to the good old days of bench clearing brawls. There's the link for that train wreck one that Benny was telling me about. That's like really close to where I live, and it happened in 1951. We need bench clearing brawls again. One. That's when hockey was hockey. Bench clearing brawls. Holy cow. It's almost midnight, so I'm going to be getting off of here. Spent an hour with most of you, so thank you very much for coming for the late show. And just stretching the back because it's hurting. But it's time for bed. Time for bed because the dogs, they lick my face very early in the morning to tell me, I got to go pee. Let me outside. So, guys and gals, thank you very much for stopping by. Always enjoyable hanging out. Sorry it was a late show, but I had to make hockey violent again. Exactly. Oh, before I leave, one, hockey players today have to stop being pussies. The worst thing I see in hockey now that I hate is there's a massive open ice hit that's clean as hell, and the guy that laid the hit out has to get jumped by 3 players. What the hell is that? Hitting is part of hockey. That I cannot stand that happens. But anyway, I'm getting out of here. I'm going to brush my teeth and go to bed. So I will see you guys all tomorrow. If you haven't yet, please come over and join the community. You can use your social logins now: Twitter, Google, Discord, and Facebook to register if you don't want to sign up totally. You know, all the long old way. If you are a community member from the last one, when you come over, if you can't get in, just change your password and you'll be able to get in. If you don't remember what email, tell me and I'll tell you what you used. Okay? All right, guys. Have a great night. Like I said, it's always fun hanging out with you guys, and hopefully I will see you on Wednesday night. Take care, and bye-bye, everybody.